Hi guys, so my name is Huzaifa and I'm going to be demonstrating Workshop 3, which is our auto loan application. So basically for this application, we're going to be asking the users to enter their information about the vehicle, the cost of the vehicle, the interest rate, and other information, and we're going to calculate it, let them save it, and then see previous data. And that's pretty much what the application will do. So I followed the straightforward MVC setup. So I have my source file. Inside the source I have the main, Java, and then I have my MVC, right? So the controller, model, service, and views. And so for my controller, I have my loan controller file. So this is the main one. Let me just, so I have it open right here. And in this I have all my imports for the Java FX, and I believe I'm using the JDK8, and we can check it. Project structure. Yeah, so I have 1.8, right? So that number 8, and so I'm using that. And then below that we have our public class, the loan controller, obviously, and then we have our main function for the start. So this is for the login view. Once that's entered, then we have to set up the login handlers to check if or see if it's correct or not. We have our authentication, then we have our private, like our for showing the main display, like with all the, like our dashboard essentially, and we call it the auto loan calculator. Then we have the function for loading our saved loans, and then also as well as the set up the main handlers for that. So we also have our function for the calculating the loan. So this basically handles the logic for calculating whatever loan the user inputs. We have the parse rate, and then we have the clear fields function, which is basically going to clear up all the fields in our inputs. So whenever the user leaves or like wants to change up or anything, they can do that. We have our save loan, which saves the loan, obviously, whatever the user enters, and then we have the show save rates, so that's the previous months, and then we have the show amortizations. This pretty much shows the previous ones, and yeah, that's about it for that. And then we have our models. So we have a model for a customer, fixed rate loan, lower amortization, and then like our vehicle and loan calculation. We also have our service, which is just a fixed rate loan, and then as finally we have our two views, and because we only need two to make it simple at least. So we have our login view, which is when they're prompted to log in, which I'll show you in a second, and then our main dashboard, so the main view. So yeah, let me just run it and I'll give you guys the test, right? So I'm in my loan controller, which is my main file, and let's just run it. So we're prompted immediately with our username and password. Let me just open it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So username is admin, and then the password could be, okay, let's say I put a wrong password, they would be prompted with an error saying invalid credentials, and then the actual password is admin. And we enter the dashboard, right? So here we enter our information, so the customer information goes here, so I'll put my name, number doesn't matter, sorry, city, we'll put Toronto, I set the province for Toronto, Ontario, and then let's say it's a truck or a car, actually doesn't matter, make a new price, let's say 45,000, right? Down payment, let's say 45, or let's put $1,000, and then we'll put an interest rate of 2.99, and we'll calculate it for, say, 23 months, I guess, and we'll pay the bi-weekly, right? Charge bi-weekly. Calculate it, it'll be around 11,000, I believe, 11,029, which is the correct calculation if you do it. We'll save it, right, because we want to save this, and then we can show the rates. So it shows right here for 2.99 for my guy. And then we can show the amortizations, and you can see the most recent one is right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you want to clear it, you can just do this, and then you can hide them, and then as you can see, all the fields are cleared up. So yeah, that's pretty much the project, or like the application for this. If I was to enhance it, I'd add a database and probably some background color, maybe a dark theme for the user experience, because it's not the best of looking. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for listening.